The UK government has given its support to a project to use oral contraceptives to control grey squirrel populations. Environment Minister Lord Goldsmith says the damage that they and other invasive species to the UK's woodlands cost the UK economy 1.8 billion a year. That's what they're telling us. We don't see these woodlands. We don't live there. This is what they're telling us, okay? We live in the towns and stuff. We don't see all these woodlands they're mentioning here, right? And the woodlands I see around me are beautiful and they grow really nicely around here. It's very green. I don't know about you guys, the green areas around you. But they're telling us that the squirrels themselves are causing the economy 1.8 billion a year damage. Yeah, that's a nice way to blame money lost maybe somewhere, you know, on squirrels, isn't it? Anyway, the bizarre sounding plan is to lure grey squirrels into feeding boxes only they can access with little pots containing hazelnut spread. These would be spiked with an oral contraceptive. This is so terrible. Lord Goldsmith says the damage from squirrels also threatens the effectiveness of government efforts to tackle climate change. What? The damage from squirrels also threatens the effectiveness of government efforts to tackle climate change by planting tens of thousands of acres of new woodlands. The squirrels are to blame for climate change. On Tuesday, the Department of Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, DEFRA, told BBC News advances in science can safely help our nature to thrive, including through the humane control of invasive species. A partnership of conservation and forestry organisations called the UK Squirrel Accord is behind the proposal. It says grey squirrels, which were first introduced from North America in the late 19th century. So in the late 19th century, I don't know the proper history behind this, but somebody's supposed to have brought them here. Like, I don't know, but they're here and they thrive here. They're beautiful. We see them, okay? They're just animals. They were first introduced from North America in the late 19th century. Cause huge damage to woodlands by stripping bark from trees aged between 10 to 50 years, the younger trees in a forest. I've never seen a squirrel do that, and I've watched squirrels for years and years and years. They particularly target broad-leafed varieties including oak, which are particularly ecologically important because they support so many other species. Can I just say to DEFRA and to the UK, if trees are so particularly important ecologically, yeah, and they support so many other species, can you tell me why last year we saw so many trees being cut down, if that's the case? Anyway, on with the piece. It is estimated the UK is home to some 3 million of these invasive rodents. God. I'm going to read that again. It is estimated that UK is home to some 3 million of these really friendly creatures that come to my garden, have never stripped down my garden. They're playful and thoughtful, and they have personality, and they know me, and they can ask for food, and they're funny, and they're such beautiful creatures. They're beautiful with their big brown eyes, and the way they look at you from side to side, they're funny. They play with me in the garden. But they're saying they're invasive rodents. They have displaced the native red squirrels. I can't talk today. They have displaced the native red squirrel across most of the UK. Lord Goldsmith says the government supports the plan as well as longer-term effects to breed infertility into female grey squirrels to reduce their numbers. These people are talking about making an animal extinct themselves, and they will be doing it. Will we be happy to see this squirrel just wiped out, like because they wanted to do that? because they thought the grey squirrels were ugly and horrible and nasty compared to the pretty looking lovely little red ones. They're squirrels too. This is ridiculous, guys. So they are going to breed infertility into the female grey squirrels to reduce their numbers. That's not going to reduce their numbers. That's going to make them extinct. Invasive non-native species such as grey squirrels threaten our native biodiversity, he argues. When regulating grey squirrels with oral contraceptives was first proposed in 2017, the government's Animal and Plant Health Agency said it thought it could reduce their numbers by as much as 90%. I need to light up my sleep. This has upset me so much because I love squirrels. They're just such beautiful, intelligent animals. The project also has royal approval. Prince Charles was instrumental in founding the UK Squirrel Accord with the objective of managing the negative impact of invasive grey squirrels in the UK. He has written of the importance of protecting Britain's remaining red squirrels. Has anyone ever seen a red squirrel in the UK? Like just out and about? I'd be really interested. I've actually never seen one. I've seen loads of grey ones and they're just beautiful. Let me know if you have in the comments. Where was I? He has written the importance of protecting Britain's remaining red squirrels. These charming and intelligent creatures never fail to delight, he wrote last week in his capacity as patron of the Red Squirrel Survival Trust. Oh, God. Red Squirrels Lives Matter. Describing red squirrels as the symbol and benchmark of healthy woods. So Prince Charles is saying, get rid of all the grey ones. I don't like them. They're horrible. They just don't please my eye. The charming red and the red ones, they're intelligent creatures. They never fail to delight me. They're a symbol and a benchmark of healthy woods, so say I. And because I agree with this and I put my royal approval on it, yeah, let's just breed infertility into all the females until there's no more left. I think that would be a really good way to go around it. This is Prince Charles's mindset. Jason Gilchrist, an ecologist from Edinburgh Napier University, has written in defence of the grey squirrel, but he says he supports the oral contraceptive plan. He acknowledges there is a need to manage grey squirrel populations. It is better than the alternative, a shotgun, he told the BBC News. It is the same argument the UKSA makes, dosing the animals with contraceptives. Sorry guys, this video has been so long because I can't bloody read today apparently. Bear with me, yeah, it's important. Get to the end. If you get to the end, let me know because there's more important facts here. Please, bear with me. It's better than a shotgun. It is the same argument the UKSA makes. Dosing the animals with contraceptives provides a humane alternative to culling them. Last week, the Royal Forestry Society, a member of the Squirrel Accord, called for just such a cull. Simon Lloyd is chief executive, says efforts to tackle global warming, again comes up, being blamed on squirrels, to tackle global warming and improve biodiversity will be undermined unless grey squirrels' numbers can be reduced. He's saying unless we kill all the grey squirrels, we're effed because they are the one causing the global warming, even though we're all really cold. New trees will not survive to deliver the carbon capture or biodiversity objectives if grey squirrels cannot be controlled, he told the Daily Telegraph. The UKSA has been experimenting with ways, this is the bit coming up, the ways to deliver oral contraceptives to squirrels for more than 3 years now. They have been trialling this. Last year it tested special feeding stations designed so only grey squirrels can gain access in woodlands in East Yorkshire. Instead of contraceptives, the hazelnut paste bait was dosed with a dye that when ingested causes squirrel hair to become fluorescent under UV light. You with? The researchers found that more than 90% of the grey squirrel population being studied visited the traps. They concluded that it was possible to deliver repeat doses of a contraceptive to the majority of grey squirrels in a wood. So they have tested this. This has been ongoing for 3 years now. They have been testing this fluorescent dye they have put into these squirrels, right? And you can only see it coming up under fluorescent light, under UV light, right? So what do you need to read UV light? Like, is there a special read? How do you see it? How do you see this lighting? All right, I'm just going to leave you with some thoughts. So how do we see this lighting? How would we read this light? Tell me in the comments. And also, think about places where we could go where if we were or had some of this on us, it would show if it was there. Have a little think about that as well. And just putting, I don't know, you know, take from this what you will, but it's putting all my research together and it's just making me think, okay. So they've been the whole fluorescent thing and where I'm going with that. And this just makes me think, yeah, this is a story from 6 days ago. So these are just my thoughts. Take from that what you will. Have a little look at the link I've left there and the other video I've made about fluorescent people with the MIT research. Peace out, peeps.